I've been reflecting on my own life, and for a long period of time, I had the ability to do things that I'm doing now, but I didn't do those things. And what we know in scripture, that Lazarus was activated by a voice, by a word. Lazarus, come forth. And so I'm saying to you that life is always asking us to come forth, that most of us are in tune with fear. Most of us are in tune with the indoctrination of living in a culture that does not recognize your humanity. Most of us have been abused and gone through things and unfortunately not recognizing the reality that there's a power in us that's more powerful than anything that we have gone through. Most of us are sitting on the sidelines of life and living an unlived life and dying an unlived life.
I saw myself as the weakest person God ever created, but I never blamed God for anything He did to me. So I wanted to change that to be the hardest man ever created. Am I that? I don't know, but you had to have a goal. And my goal when I was sitting there, not going to school, being bullied, having no self-esteem, my goal was the only person that's gonna turn this person around is me. The only way I can turn it around is put myself through the worst things possible a human being can ever endure. And that'd be the only way that I can build this brain to handle anything that comes in front of it, callousing my mind through pain and suffering. You have to look inside of yourself to see what you really want. What are you passionate about?
Most people die 3 times. When you live a life that God has chosen for you to live, you only die once. But most people, they die a physical death, and then they die the death of living a life that's not really living. They're surviving. And what it takes to live and what it takes to survive are 2 different things. These are people who don't know their purpose, who don't have any meaning in their lives and don't have any passion. They're not living a heart-driven life. And then the 3rd death is when people stop talking about you because your life didn't matter. It was of no consequence. It had no impact, influence on them. So when we live the life that God has chosen us to live, we were born for greatness. And most of us allow ourselves to be restricted. Most of us go through life not knowing we were chosen out of 400 million sperm, not to be cooped up and living a small life, living a life as a victim as opposed to living life victorious. Most of us ignore the callings on our lives. I know that I did for a long time. When you're going for that which you want to do, you're going to go through some rough times. That's why we're reminded, think it not strange that you're faced to fiery furnaces of this world. You will, not you might, you will have tribulations, that you're going to have some pushback from life. Things are going to happen. There are people who should believe in you, should encourage you, should be there for you. We have the power. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power. We have the power to handle this. Evil prevails when good men and women do nothing. We have the power to handle this. Cultures of violence are created by people, and they can be changed by people when they begin to live their lives from the power that they have within themselves.